बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली अल्लाहुम्मा रब्बना आतिना फ़िद दुनिया हसनतन व फ़िल आख़िरति हसनतन व क़िना अज़ाबन्नार रब्बी ज़िदनी इल्मा। Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon everyone. Hope you will be feeling well today, and whatever targets you have set for yourself, I hope that you will be working hard for achieving all those targets in your life, and I hope that you will be living a satisfied life and grateful life. And I also hope that you will be working on building your knowledge, getting more new information, useful information, working on your personal and professional development. And you'll be not only reading, writing, speaking, but you will also be listening. Because listening is also important and it is also essential for effective communication. And as we know that communication skill is important for living a successful life, a good life, and listening skill is important for an effective communication. So now if you want to become a great communicator, we must work on all the skills, but we should also work on the listening skill. So when we become a good listener, and we develop listening skills, so it will definitely affect positively the other skills, the reading skill, the speaking skill, the writing skill. Now, if you want to be a good writer, if you want to be a good speaker, if you want to be a good reader, then you must be a good listener. Because when you develop the habit of listening, so you will get information from different sources, from different people, and different people, they have unique knowledge, they have unique experiences, they have their own wisdom, practical wisdom, they have their own practical experience of life, they have their own study, they have their own knowledge. So they will share all those useful information with you, and this is how you will start collecting information from different sources, from different people. You can make use of online resources as well as the resources which are available to you in your practical, in your real life. So this is listening is important skill, and we must work on it. Listening, when we develop listening skills, so it has a lot of advantages as well for our social life. When we talk to our family members, when we talk to our friends or colleagues, so it has, and when we talk to strangers, so it has a lot of benefits. Listening skill, it avoid misunderstanding. When there is a misunderstanding between people and they listen to each other, so their misunderstanding will disappear. They will start understanding each other. So listening is important for understanding people. Secondly, it also protect or avoid potential conflict. It reduces potential for conflict. If there is a conflict between two people or two tribes or two countries, and they start listening to each other, and they have dialogues and they start listening to each other, so it also diffuse conflict and also reduce potential for conflict. Another importance of listening is it is important for effective communication. It makes us an effective communicator, effective, efficient, and a great communicator. Because when we listen, so we focus on the language, the words, the tone, each and everything of the person, and this is how we learn it very well, and this is how we become a great communicator. Another importance of listening is when you listen to somebody, so he starts feeling more valued, more respected. So this is another importance of when you listen to somebody, and so he feels respected, he feels valued and honored. And whatever tension he has, normally he forget about that. Whatever worry he has, whatever tension he has, if he is upset, if he is sad, so he forget about all these things because you listen to him, you give him an opportunity. So that's how he get rid of it. Is a kind of catharsis for him, and that's how he get rid of all the tension, all the worries, and it make him relieved and relaxed. So listening has a lot of importance. And therefore we should develop, we should work on this skill, and we should give it importance, and we should try to become a great listener. Now, how can we become an effective listener, a great listener? Now the question is, how can we improve our listening skill? So I would like to share a few tips with you. There are some ways. When you learn these tips or these ways, and then you start practicing it in your daily life, so it will help you becoming an effective listener, an active listener. So the first important tip is maintain eye contact with the speaker. Whenever you talk to a person, you must maintain eye contact with that person. Look at him. Look at him in the eyes. This is the first step. So when somebody talk and you listen, you look at him, so that's how you will become an active listener. You will become an effective listener. This is important for him, and it will improve your listening skill. The second important tip is visualize. Visualize what the speaker is saying. Visualize. Do you know what does visualize mean? Visualize mean when people talk, so they use words, and those words, when you make pictures of those words in your mind. For example, I'm talking about a student or a person or a place or some eating, some food, and you visualize that thing as well. When I'm talking and you visualize, for example, I'm talking about some food, some delicious food, fish or mutton or these things, and you visualize those things. So this is how you will become an effective listener. It will improve your listening. So visualization. Visualize what the speaker is speaking about. The third important tip is limit your judgment. Most of the time we judge. When somebody talk to us, we judge the person. We start judging that whether the person is selfish, whether he is honest, whether he is fake, whether he is real. So we start judging the person. So limit your judgment. Don't judge. Just listen. Don't make any opinion. Don't make any judgment at that time. Just listen what the person is talking about. What message does he want to convey? So when you focus just on the words, the language, and message, and you don't pass any judgment, you don't make any judgment in your mind, so this is how it will improve your listening skill. But if you make judgment, if you pass judgment, so you will never become it will never improve your communication skill, your listening skill. So therefore, don't pass judgment while you listen. Just listen passively. The next important tip is don't interrupt. Don't interrupt. When somebody talks, so let him finish his talk, and don't interrupt in the middle. When somebody talk and you interrupt and you start speaking, so you will never become. It will never improve your listening skill. So if you want to improve your listening skill, then just listen and let him finish his message, or let him finish his lecture, or let him finish his talks. So this is another important tip. The next important tip is wait for a pause to ask questions. Wait for a pause to ask. When the person stop or he make a pause, then you should ask question. When he speak continuously, then don't ask question at that time. Just wait for the pause. When the person stop it, then you can ask a question. The next important tip is ask clarifying questions. Sometimes a person talk to us and we don't understand some of the words, some of the ideas. So then we can ask clarifying question. Okay, what did you tell us? Can you repeat it? Can you speak loudly? So these are clarifying questions. It clear the concepts. It clear your confusion. What are you talking about? Why you are sharing it with us? So these are the clarifying questions. These are important. The next important tip is empathize with the speaker. Empathize. Empathize means feel his feeling. Feel what he is feeling. Whether he is sad, whether he is upset. So feel that. This is called empathizing. If he is happy, so show happiness. If he is happy, show happiness. If he is sad, so show sadness. If someone talks to you and he is sad, so you should also behave like you are also sad. If he is happy, so show him that you are also happy. So this is how it will improve your listening skill. It is an important tip. The next important tip is provide feedback to the speaker. Feedback, give feedback. For example, at the end of the session, I always ask you people that, okay, give me your feedback. How did you find the session? Was there something useful for you? So this is also important for feedback is also important for improving your listening skill. Because you know that now sir will ask about the feedback, so you try to focus on each and every word. You want to note each and everything. Practice listening. Always practice listening. Listen to people, listen to online people if there are people talk. Pay attention. You must pay attention to the person. Active listening. Active listening means when you focus on each and every word. This is called active listening. So you must practice active listening. And you can become an active listener by practice, when you practice. Summarize or paraphrase or reflect upon whatever you have listened to. So you must summarize that. If you want to improve your listening skill, you must summarize whatever you listen to. You must summarize that. So when you practice summarizing or paraphrasing or reflecting upon what you have listened to, so this is how it will also improve your listening skill. Utilize the audio resources. Whatever audio resources you have, we have audio resources in our mobile, in our laptop. So utilize those resources. If you have saved a documentary, or you have saved a video, or you have saved a lecture, especially our YouTube lectures. If you have our YouTube lectures, you must watch those lectures again and again. You must listen to those lectures. So it will also improve your listening skill. The next important tip is watch TV shows or current affair programs or news bulletin, English news bulletin. So this is also important. Practice taking note, just like you are taking notes now. This is called practice taking notes. So this is important for improving your listening skill. Now your listening skill is improving day by day. Why? Because you are practicing taking notes. So those students who practice taking notes, they will improve their listening skill easily and quickly. And those students who just listen and they don't take notes, so it will improve their listening skill, but not that effectively, not that easily. So practice taking notes is very important for improving your listening skill. Engage in conversation with the native speaker. If you get a chance, online, offline, so you must practice speaking with a native speaker. For if there is an American or a US citizen, or there is a person from UK, Australia, and you get a chance talking to him, you must talk to him. So it will also improve your listening skill. Practice listening with different accents. Everybody, different nation, different people of different countries and nation, they speak English in their own accent. The people of Africa speak English differently with different accent. The people of India and Pakistan, they use different accent when they speak in English. Russian, they use different accent. The Spanish or the French or the German, when they speak in English, so they use different accent. So people use different accent throughout the world, and when you practice listening to all those people, different communities, different people, so it will improve your listening skill. Then you will be able to talk to anybody and understand everybody easily. If you listen to only one channel, or if you listen to only one person, and then you will listen to other people, so it will become difficult for you to understand them. So therefore it is important that you must listen to people with different accent. So this is how you will be able to understand each and everybody in the world. Improve your vocabulary. Vocabulary play a huge role in speaking, in writing, in listening, in reading, and everything. Vocabulary is important for all the four core basic skills. So there, if vocabulary has such an importance, then we must work on our vocabulary building, and we must build it. So when we improve vocabulary, and then when we listen to people, so we'll understand them. Whatever word they will use, we'll be able to understand those words easily. So therefore, vocabulary has also an importance for work developing or improving your basic language skills. It is said one of the most sincerest form of respect is listening what the other has to say. This is the most sincerest form of respect. If somebody come and he want to talk to you, so you must listen to him. If you want to have respect, you must listen to that person. And when you give respect to people, they will start giving you respect as well. So this is the beauty of listening as well. When you listen to people, so they will also listen to you. When you respect people, they will also respect you. So therefore it is said that listening is a magnetic force. Listening is a magnetic force. Now, if you want to become a magnetic, if you want to have the force of a magnet, what does a magnet do? It attracts things. Now, if you want to become the most respected person, the most lovable person, the most likable person, the most attractive person, the most charming person, then you must start working on your listening skill, because when you listen to people, so everybody will respect you, everybody will like you. You'll become a magnet. You'll attract people towards yourself. So this is why they said listening is a magnetic force. And it is also said that sometimes the best help a person needed is listening. This is the best help as well. For example, someone is sad, he is upset, and he approach you and he want to share his feeling with you. So most of the time we give him suggestion, we give him advice. Don't worry, Allah will give you more, or Allah will give you more a reward for it in this world, in the hereafter. Don't be upset. You will get more beautiful things, great things in your life. So the psychologists say that don't do these things. Don't give advice. When somebody want to share his pent up emotion, he is sad, he suffered a defeat, or he suffered a loss, and he is now sad, he want to cry. So just listen to him. That is the greatest help. Listen to him. Let him finish. Let him empty out his heart. This is the best help you can do. Because when he will talk to you and he will share everything and you will just listen, so at the end, he will feel relieved, he will feel relaxed, he will forget about everything. He will forget about all his tension, all his worries. He will become the happiest person. And this happiness he cannot buy with money. This happiness, nobody can give him this happiness. Even the psychiatrist, the doctor, they cannot give him this thing. No one in the world can give him this happiness. This is a treatment. We have a doctor sahib, he knows that very well, that what I am talking about. So listening is therapeutic. Now you listen to me, so I feel honored, I feel respected, I feel, therefore I come regularly, I talk to you people, I prepare the lectures, I enjoy it, just because you listen to me. When I get your feedback at that time, we listen to you people and you feel respected, you feel honored, you feel valued. So therefore at the end of the class, everybody is happy, everybody feel valuable, everybody feel important, everybody feel confident, everybody is consider himself brave, courageous, and everybody is hopeful and optimistic. So this is the beauty of listening. We listen to each other. This is just because of listening. There are so many other reasons as well, But one of the main reasons is listening. Now you listen to me, so I feel confident, I feel brave, I feel courageous, I feel hopeful, I feel optimistic. And when it will be your turn talking to me and I will listen to you, then you will start feeling confident, you will start feeling optimistic. And at the end, when we go outside, after the class, everybody is happy, everybody is smile, everybody is in a great mood, in a great spirit. Why? Just because of listening. So this is the beauty of listening. And this is why listening is important. Hope you find the topic useful and interesting, and hope you find some ideas useful for yourself. We talk about what is the importance of listening, and how can we improve our listening skills. So I share some useful tips with you people, and also share some beautiful quotations about the importance of listening with you people. And I try my little best to give you uh, to convince you that listening is important and we must develop this skill, as it is important for becoming a great communicator, and it is important for effective communication. Now I would like to listen to your feedback, and from your feedback I will come to know